Hey Fort Osage High School, welcome back to Travel Review. On this episode, we'll find out how the school celebrated Courtrooming Spirit Week.
Also on the broadcast, we find out about the potential plans for a new gymnasium, all this and more coming up after this message.
TLC Automotive is an independent family-owned auto repair and maintenance facility that provides vehicle inspections, oil changes, wheel alignment, engine repair, and much more. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, closed Saturdays and Sundays. Giving straight answers that you can trust about your vehicle is what we do at TLC Automotive. Located at 22 East Walnut, Independence, Missouri. Call Jim Carlson at 816-833-4411 to schedule an appointment.
Hey Fort Osage High School, I'm Aaliyah Akers. January is National Hobby Month. This month is perfect to find a new hobby or reintroduce an old hobby. We hope you find a hobby to enjoy today.
And I'm Lillian Bears. Today is Friday, January 22nd, 2021, and here are your top school news stories.
Stuco sponsored Courtrooming Spirit Days all this week. Tuesday was College Pride Day, where students and staff sported their favorite college apparel. Participants wore Kansas City sports team jerseys to show their spirit on Wednesday's Hometown Pride Day. Thursday was a fun one when teachers and students could dress in what they would wear to Google Meets, so fancy on top and pajama pants on the bottom. As always, Friday ended the Spirit Week with Indian Pride Day. The week ended with a video presentation featuring performances from student groups, a teacher skit, and a slideshow of the royalty. The King and Queen were announced at the end. The video can be seen on Stuco's social media feeds on Twitter and Instagram account at @FortOStuco.
The district is preparing for Phase 2 of building infrastructure improvements. Tribal Review's Braden Popberg looks at one of the possible improvements to the high school.
The most recent wrestling that the boys team.
There are many changes supposedly coming to the high school. Head volleyball coach Vanessa Gage believes a new girls' locker room should be high on the list.
For volleyball, I would love to see nets that drop down from the ceiling, some storage, and for sure a girls' locker room off of the new varsity gym.
Senior Danny MacArthur will graduate next spring. For the years to come, he would love to see a completely new building.
One thing I think would be really cool is if we just made a whole new field house, so then we'd have 3 separate gyms.
Sophomore Peyton Gray recently finished her second season of high school volleyball. She hopes to see improvements in the new gym's floors.
I hope that we get better floors and we have more space.
Senior Sydney Summers is currently finishing her last semester of school. She's in high spirits to get a new gym that is similar to the schools around us.
My hope for the new gym is for it to be used by everyone and for everybody to like it, and for our school's gym to fit in with the gyms around us.
The district has conducted a survey of 300 households that will provide insights on what residents think should be improved. The results are in. A new gym and band room remodel are at the top of the list. I'm Braden Popberg, reporting for Travel Review.
Thanks, Braden.
After the break, we'll share a conversation with senior Brooklyn Gilpin with you, so stay online with us for more Travel Review.
Craig Culver once said, "A customer knows good value when they taste it." And that statement holds true when tasting Culver's delicious Wisconsin cheese curds. Come in or carry out and let Culver's welcome you to deliciousness.
Welcome back. We have another edition of our segment dealing with how students are responding to quarantines, hybrid learning, and virtual learning.
Tribal Review's Caden Parker provides us one-on-one interview with senior varsity basketball player Brooklyn Gilpin.
How has COVID impacted your season so far?
It was tough because we were all out for 2 weeks and we had to come back Saturday and kind of like regain our leadership for the seniors and just like get our mind back into basketball.
How did you keep up with your homework during your quarantine?
I got on Google Meets whenever I needed to, and I kind of just stayed online for each hour and emailed the teachers if I had any questions.
What was the feeling of getting quarantined?
It kind of It sucked. Like, I didn't know that I figured it was coming, but it was just like hard for us, and we didn't really know what to do, or it was like in the moment of like being mad.
What was your biggest struggle during quarantine?
Just staying in shape and trying to come back and still be able to like keep up with the running and just being able to work out and by ourselves.
Did you feel supported during your quarantine by your teachers?
They didn't. Yeah, I did for the most part. Sometimes I emailed them and it was like took forever to respond, but most of them were there for me and asked me how I was and made sure I was okay.
This is Caden Parker reporting for Travel Review.
Thanks, Caden. That was a unique perspective on how an athlete is coping with all this.
Yes, it's definitely a challenge. Ashton Ruler now joins us for the Indian Sports Report.
Hey Ashton, I see that the boys basketball team came up with another win earlier this week.
Yes, they did, and I'll have those results along with other winter sports updates coming up after the break.
Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more is the perfect place to celebrate your smile. Visit the store and choose thousands of designs. At Big Frog, you can set up your online pop-up shop full of custom apparel. You can design a line of apparel, select your sale price, and customize how long your pop-up shop lasts. There are no setup or design fees, so you can get as little or as many shirts as you desire. Come and set up your pop-up shop today at Big Frog, located at 2100 East Jackson Drive in Independence.
Hey guys, I'm Ashton Roller with your Indian Sports Report. The boys basketball team came up with the big 70-58 win over Odessa on January 19th. Trent Hoagland led the team with 22 points, while Arthur White nabbed 9 rebounds to lead the Indians. Before that, the team lost to William Chrisman 70-57 on January 15th. Trent Hoagland also led the team with 15 points, and Everett Esteban led the team with 6 rebounds. The team now stands at 3-5 on the season. The girls' basketball team lost to Lee Summit 51-25 on January 13th. Kaylin Ward led the team with 11 points and 7 rebounds. On January 19th, they played William Chrisman and lost 61-21. Again, Kaylee Ward led the team with 8 points, and Taylor Hines led the team with 5 rebounds. The team sits at 2-5 on the season. The girls' varsity wrestling team finished second in the Greater Kansas City Suburban Conference Tournament on January 15th. Haley Ward led the team with a first-place finish in the 151 weight division, while 127-pounder Aruma Marufo finished second. Lauren Haney took third in the 137, and Emily Floride placed third in the 235. The team went to travel to Plattsburgh for the Sam Martin Invite on January 18th and finished second out of 30 teams. Ward led the charge again with a first-place finish. She was named the tournament's most outstanding wrestler and now has an individual record of 23-1 on the season. Haney came in second and Florey took third. The boys wrestling team competed in the Greater Kansas City Suburban Conference Tournament on January 16th. David Hawkes led the way with a first-place finish in 195 division. Riley Mansfield came in second at 113, while Jesse Newton took third at the 152, and Stevie Gabb also placed third at 285. Well, that's all I have for the Indian Sports Report. I'm Ashton Roller. Aaliyah and Lillian will have more news after the break.
TLC Automotive is a local, fast, and great way to get your car fixed. TLC offers oil changes, brake checks, vehicle inspections, and much more. Contact Jim Carlson at 816-833-4411 to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back. It's time for this week's Tom Tom Talk.
Randy Smith wanted to find out how people think Joe Biden will do during his presidency.
This has been a very controversial election, so I wanted to see what the students thought about Biden becoming president.
But I feel like things would be different. Like, I think Obamacare would be coming back, and a lot of things would change. Like, we'd probably have to go into quarantine again.
One, he can't really talk well, and he's going to give free health care to everyone, and he's just going to give free things to everybody. But that can't be because taxes are going to go way up. Everyone's still going to have to pay more.
I don't know. He seems pretty promising. From my opinion, so far, he'd probably definitely do better than Trump.
One of the bad things is he can't really talk. He's very stuttery. So a bad thing, a good thing is I don't really know what.
Some good things I think about Biden becoming president is his healthcare program, like his healthcare program that he's going to put in place, and that he supports everybody. He's not homophobic, racist, and sexist like Donald Trump.
I think the bad news about him coming in is he doesn't really do much and he give a big sentence.
Biden becoming president, some good things is, well, it's not Trump. I'm a Democrat, so that's kind of how I feel about it. But some good things about it is he's got pretty lax laws on, like abortion and legalization and all the random things that us liberals care about, and, not all conservatives, so that's good.
Well, some of the good things about Biden becoming the president of the United States is definitely he has a lot of, he's willing to protect rights for the LGBTQ community and, people of color, indigenous people, minorities like that. And yeah.
I really don't have an opinion. Honestly, I don't keep up enough to have an opinion on it.
Okay. Some good things I think about Biden becoming president is that he said he'd clean up the oceans and help with climate change, which Trump hasn't done. But some bad things is he's going to roll back tariffs on China, and he's going to put a tax on business owners, which is going to hurt the economy. This is Randy reporting for Tribal Review.
Thanks, Randy. I feel like having a new president is going to be a little bit different, but I feel like everything should go pretty smoothly.
I think he's going to do great, and I'm excited to see what big changes he makes. The Florida Sage A and B Scholar Bowl teams competed in the Lakeland Online Invitational on January 16th. The A team finished second with an overall 7-2 record, and B team finished with a 5-3 with a tie for fourth. Aiden McWilliams averaged 58 points per game to lead the A team. Mallory Harp led the B team with 33 points per game. The class of 2021 will have its graduation ceremony on Friday, May 21st, starting at 7 p.m. at Children's Mercy Park, home of Sporting Kansas City. There will be a limited seating. More information will be available as graduation moves closer. If you're looking for more news and information about Florida Sage High School, you can always find additional coverage at fohssignal.net. There you will find stories about the students and activities of the school, so check it out today. Well, that's it for this episode. I'm Aaliyah Akers. And I'm Liam Bears. Thanks for watching.